hostages. Many of the 13 freed by those terrorists yesterday were Israelis who were in a kibbutz that was devastated by Hamas on October 7th. This includes a 3-year-old girl and her 8-year-old brother, but their father is still in captivity in Gaza. Joining me now on this and other threats abroad is Mike Gallagher, the chairman of the House Select Committee on China, Wisconsin congressman and former Marine serving 2 tours in Iraq. Congressman, good to see you. Thanks for joining me. I want to get your take. We're waiting for the third round of hostages to be released. There's been some debate. Obviously, the families want their family members back as hostages. Hostages want to go home. But there's some who said, listen, this is not the right strategy. You're giving Hamas space and time to regroup, reorganize, rearm, and then reattack. What's your take on the strategy of Israel?
Well, you can't help but be happy for the families. I'm sure if it were our kids, we would just be focused on wanting our kids back. So I understand that sentiment completely. I think the broader risk is this. Well, one, if you just look at the terms of the deal, for every 3 terrorists that Israel is releasing, you're getting 1 innocent civilian released by Hamas. So Israel is releasing suicide bombers, terrorists who were stabbing Jews, and Hamas is meanwhile releasing 13-year-old girls, 9-year-old girls, reportedly some toddlers. So that just goes to show there's no moral equivalence here. We've also had past deals like this, notably a 2011 deal whereby the current leader of Hamas in Gaza was released in return for an Israeli soldier that have come back to bite Israel. So that is the broader concern. There's no moral equivalence here, no matter how much #FreePalestine trends on TikTok. There's also the issue that Hamas reportedly has violated the terms of the ceasefire already. We were supposed to see the Red Cross visiting victims, for example. We haven't seen that. And then we know that Hamas is going to use these periodic releases of prisoners in order to drag out a temporary ceasefire to potentially a permanent ceasefire, which would be damaging to Israel's security. So I think we should look at this less as a diplomatic breakthrough and more as an extension of Hamas's psychological warfare designed to continue to increase the international pressure on Israel in pursuit of a permanent ceasefire. And that would be a bad outcome.
That would be a bad outcome.